industry in Sri Lanka has played an important role in terms of its contribution to the national output, employment, and net foreign exchange earnings from its inception in 1867. The industry has undergone a number of changes over the last 150 years. During this period, the ownership of tea lands has changed from privately owned large-scale tea plantations to nationalized tea plantations managed by the state, and to the present-day regional plantation companies owned by private companies. In recent times, the smallholder sector of the tea industry has also grown, eclipsing the tea plantations as the main source of tea production in the country. The industry is changing rapidly in many other ways as well due to the increased international competition, expansion of the smallholder tea sector, labor issues, automation, changes in demand for tea, climate change, and multiplication of quality standards. Plucking. The green leaf is harvested on a regular basis at intervals ranging from 5 days to 8 days from each field. The plucking of the soft leaves and the bud is generally undertaken by well-trained women because of the agility of feminine hands. The manufacture begins from the time the leaf is plucked in the field, and to ensure it retains its freshness, the leaf is sent to the factories from the fields 3 to 4 times a day. Withering. No sooner it is received at the factory, the leaf is weighed and spread on troughs. Withering is a process where conditioned air is circulated between the leaves, initially to remove any surface moisture and thereafter to concentrate and chemically break down the tea juices. It takes 10 hours to 14 hours for the physical and chemical changes to take place and bring the leaf to soft and rubbery condition suitable for the next stage of manufacture. Rolling. Rolling is the process by which the leaf is twisted and the leaf cell walls ruptured to bring the juices to the surface of the leaf. The rolling machines have deep jacket, a pressure cap to apply pressure on the leaf, and the table itself has battens and a cone at the center to twist the leaf. There are also the more modern Rotavian machines, which also give the same twisting and turning effect. This process takes about 20 to 30 minutes. There are to separate the twisted leaf from the untwisted and to reduce the heat build-up. The rolled leaf is passed over a roll breaker. This machine has measures which separate rolled leaf. The unrolled is put back into the rollers for further rolling whilst the rolled leaf is fermented. Fermentation. Fermentation of the tea juices is an essential process in the manufacture of black tea. Fermentation is the oxidization of the enzymes in the juices, which bring out the flavor, strength, and the color of liquors and infusions. Fermentation is generally carried out on glass or tile tables. As fermentation progresses, there is a color change of the leaf from greenish to coppery brown. The degree of fermentation is judged by the color and aroma. Drying. The primary objective of drying is the extraction of moisture and the arresting of fermentation. The fermented leaf contains from 45% to 50% moisture. The leaf is passed through dryers which have circuits of trays with perforation on which are conveyed the fermented leaf. The drying process takes about 20 to 25 minutes and the initial temperature is about 120 degrees Fahrenheit and is finished off at a temperature of 200 degrees Fahrenheit to 220 degrees Fahrenheit. The moisture content of the teas when drying is completed is approximately 2% to 3% and the coppery brown fermented tea particles are now back. Grading. The fired teas after cooling are graded according to size and shape as the trade demands. The different grades of tea are identified nomenclature. On completion of the grading, teas are stored in airtight bins of boxes. The sifting is carried out on a series of grading and cleaning machines which have several trays of different mesh sizes to separate the tea particles to various grades of tea and to remove the stalk and fiber. Packing, dispatching. Teas are very hygroscopic and rapidly absorb moisture. When sufficient quantities of teas are collected, they are either packed in plywood tea chests of multi-walled aluminium craft paper lined page sacks and dispatched into the auctions or packed into tea packs of various forms for direct export.